a new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more, you're listening to the BCC Podcast.
Today is Wednesday, March 21st of 2018, and you're listening to episode 146 of the BCC Podcast. I'm Ford, and here with me today is LQ.
Hey Ford, we've been doing it on Wednesday for a while now, and I think we're actually going to do it on Wednesday next week as well, so that's going to be our normal recording date for a while for those of you listening and wondering why the release is so weird.
Alright, I'm also here with Leo.
I am tired, but I also have energy. Let's go. Come on, I'm excited about this one.
Alright, I'm also here with Kalenda.
I am here.
That's it?
We are full of creativity today, aren't we?
I know, they all are.
You guys took out most of the energy I had remaining already. I'm gonna be good though.
Is it our savage roasts?
Now,
Yes.
It
wasn't even directed
our last
at me.
cast member cannot disappoint me. Please, do not disappoint me, Orion.
I have so much moldy bread in the back of my car. I mean, man.
That's what I'm looking for. Alright. Now,
there we go.
I have a question for you, Orion. Why do you have so much moldy bread in the back of your car?
Someone wouldn't eat it. The ungrateful ingrate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if he was
wouldn't
here,
eat
I'd
it?
probably tell him a thing or two.
Would it be Eljay, our special guest?
I wouldn't use the word wouldn't. I would use the word couldn't.
And why couldn't you eat it?
I stated it in the video. I'm gluten intolerant, guys.
Oh, wow, I didn't...
Okay.
Okay.
Here's the thing. In that video, you said the BCC would rue the day. Now you are here on our podcast. What does that say?
Word sabotage.
Being on the podcast is just, if you listen to us, you know being on the podcast is the best way to ruin our reputation.
You see,
We do it every week.
I didn't say when you guys would rue the day, but now I'm back in TTV and I can enact my revenge.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Now
Saw
you
this
have the
coming.
resources.
Soon as you got back in TTV, I was like, whoop, we're gone.
Funny
All
thing,
of
as
us
soon
are
as
gone.
LJ got back into TTV, our Patreon donations went up like
We had
twice.
one guy join.
No, three people.
Three people.
It's weird. Like, the community has just spiraled up and down and everywhere the last couple weeks now.
It was all me. I'm responsible for that. Sorry, guys. I mean, you're welcome, guys.
You just have
Yes,
that kind
thank
of
It
effect
was
on
just...
people. Hey, it's cool to be positive, man.
You know what? It is weird, though. You've actually only been on this podcast while you've been a member of TTV.
Yeah, I was thinking that earlier, right before we started. I was on your guys' podcast. I came back for a second time. Antics ensued. And now I'm here again, and it's practically unchanged. I'm still a member of TTV.
Yeah.
It wasn't planned that way either. We didn't have any guests for that 7-month period because I was busy with other things. But we had this planned before you even knew you're getting back in TTV.
Oh yeah, well, I'll say that's fair, because this all kind of happened very abruptly. Well, kinda, sorta abruptly. It's been a whirlwind of a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I do think it's funny how, you've been on our podcast, but you've only ever been, a TTV member. But while we were on your podcast, you haven't.
Leo's gonna break that.
yes.
Because he's gonna be back on,
Oh.
because the last time he was on, something screwed up. I don't even remember what.
This
It
It
was
just
his
happens.
connection.
It just
right.
happens, you know?
Yeah, Discord went down that day.
Yeah, that was it.
It was some
That
weird
I'm
twist
sure
of
Leo
fate.
did it.
You see, we have a name for that. It's called the Leo effect.
Oh, that's what you call it? Okay, I
It's
call
sort
it
of like
Messo's.
Murphy's Law,
Yeah.
except...
Worse.
Except it's not random or,
It's
just
calculated.
universal energies. It's just Leo.
Yeah,
And it's his fault
Yeah.
entirely.
I call that Messo's Law.
All he does is hold people back. Right, Leo?
I don't want them in the same room.
Well,
Oh,
too
boy.
bad. Guess what?
I don't want to guess.
Oh, it's messing
Wait,
with you
really?
too?
Actually, now that I think about it, wait. I don't know, because I was thinking, it's like, well, you guys are going to Brick Fair this year. I'm going to Brick Fair this year.
I know you're going to Brick Fair, and I think that I know one other guy is.
I think
I think
Meso
Invictus
talked
is?
about driving up originally for one of the
Can't he
days,
take the hype train
but
instead?
I haven't heard anything.
Maybe.
Who knows what the plans are now? Obviously, a lot has changed.
Yeah, and a
lately.
lot's still going on.
Oh
There's
yeah.
gonna be
So
so
it-
many
it's-
particles of negative space at Brick Fair this year. That like a rip a
Gosh.
hole in the universe.
It's gonna be a
That's basically
crazy
what it
year
is.
because like you guys are going, I'm going. I know that one other member of TTV is going, and for the majority of people, it's kind of up in the air because it's really early and nobody's really sure what they're gonna be doing then.
Well, you gotta,
But I think
you gotta
For us,
prepare in
you
advance, you know?
Yeah.
Of course, absolutely. I mean, it's a big event.
Like 3
and,
years in advance.
Who else is going? I'm trying to remember.
We'll probably be like the only people.
trying- Yeah,
It'll
we're
just be us,
this
the
year we
Brothers
kill
Brick,
Brick
and
Fair
everyone else with
Virginia.
friends.
It's only like us.
We killed
Oh.
Brick Fair Virginia for views.
It's just like one single table in this entire like convention center.
Yes, and
It's just like-
and,
Sounds
got-
like a.
and on
Greg
that table
Farshid
we have a sign
disguised
that
as the
says
janitor
Bionicle is
in the
real
back.
Lego. Change our minds.
And we look around and we say, wow, it's all the people who listen to our podcast.
What?
So like
Aw.
24 people in
But
total.
yeah, speaking of that, you probably remember LJ, or maybe you don't. That long time ago, before we announced this, the first time we had you on our podcast, we told you we were already planning on going to Brick Fair
remember
Virginia
that, yeah.
in 2018.
I remember.
We've been planning this for so long, for like the last 4 years. I think 4 years ago is when the idea first came up.
Something
But
like that.
first, we had to all get into
Wait a minute.
financial
LQ,
situations.
four
Well, I
years
was
ago,
I was
we
still
could've
coming
already-
no matter what. So
Yeah.
It can't have been 4
Ryan
years.
always said he would.
'Cause
Why?
4 years ago, our channel wasn't even made.
Yeah, we were talking about this before.
yeah.
Then.
In March of 2014.
Yeah. Yeah. Like immediately when we started on the wiki, we were talking about
At this time of year, at this time of day, localized entirely on a wiki chat.
no one say anything.
Anything. Whoops.
Ah.
Oh, dang it.
But yeah, no, seriously, we've been talking about an event like this for years.
Yep.
And
It's gonna be great.
It's crazy.
we actually had one plan before that, but then luckily that one didn't happen.
Why was that luckily?
Fortunately.
Because the only current members who were going would have been me, Orion, and
Ah.
Leo.
Okay.
Wow.
The entire history of the BCC would be totally different if that had happened.
What-
Changed.
the thing-
is
Someone may have died.
The thing I find crazy is that we're all gonna be there, and Orion, you said that you're gonna do everything you can to be there. For some of you here, I would have met Orion more times ever than you guys. Some of you.
Wow.
Which is
That
weird
will still be the
considering
case.
Not
at least
true
for
for
me.
me, but yeah, true for
yeah,
everyone
that's weird
except for me.
considering, like,
I mean,
where
for
I
me and
was
for
for
everybody
half
else,
of the BCC's
everyone who is not
longevity.
LQ, that is going to be the case.
It's interesting though. Me, Orion, and LJ would have all met each other the same amount of times in person.
Oh,
point, 'cause
wow.
I met LJ in Brick Fair 2016.
Yeah, I was 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've all met up in real life. I hate real life
Actually,
in person
IRL.
Actually, that's-
yeah.
twice.
Actually, that means I've met LJ more times in real life than I have any of you guys.
That is
combined.
also
is true.
true.
Crazy.
Yeah, that is true. So that
You
means
slackers.
Splenda will have the highest count. Though I'm about to see Leo for my third
Ah!
time in a month.
Yes.
So
But isn't it like
Okay,
too much,
see-
And
Leo?
Mace, too.
I have
yeah, Mace
issues
will be
with
there
that.
too.
I have severe issues
Why?
with that because Leo's like twice as far away from you as I am. Or as
Yeah, but
Yes, but
or
See, I
from where-
actually-
he practically
from
lives in
Florida
my
is.
home state. Half the time.
technically that's true. I am actually a dual resident now.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, I live 15 minutes away from Mace.
Wow. Dang.
So, what's funny is though that Leo and Mace never met each other, even though they live an hour away from each other, until I was there last year.
Well, you
like
know
magnets.
that Mace barely gets off work. At least for those times when he
And
sleeps.
Leo
And-
has
and
no motivation
I only had to
do
ask him
anything.
once,
Can't
and he was
drive,
there.
Too. LQ, you need to give him driving lessons.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we're moving on.
Nice.
So,
Smooth.
yeah, I feel like we should just talk about Brick Fair for a little bit more since we're already on the subject. 'Cause we haven't really
How about we
done
talk
that
about
on the
Florida
podcast
instead?
yet.
No, we're not having Brick Fair in
Ew,
Florida.
not Florida, no.
No one has Brick
Maybe
Fair
we can
in Florida.
pass on talking about Florida. Florida's weird.
Why do they have Brick Fair in Alabama, not in Florida?
I don't know, because who wants to go to Alabama?
Guys, isn't it obvious? It's Sweet Home.
No.
No.
It's going to kind of be that for me for 4 years.
I've had
But
too
you see,
much
we
country. Too much country for me.
See, no, right near Orlando, we've got the Brick Show, we've got Just Too Good, and we've got several members of the BCC. There's a huge Lego presence in that area.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, there's a
why
Lego
is it
convention.
Alabama?
You
The
you
BCC
said it
is like
wrong. It's
point-
the Brick Show.
Yeah, the Brick
Well,
Show.
I mean, like, you could all just come up to New Jersey, but who wants to
No one
be
wants
here?
to go to New
Am I
Jersey.
right,
No.
guys?
No, you're wrong.
Ford-
You're very
No.
wrong.
Ford, I do occasionally go up to New Jersey, not to where you are.
Yeah.
I should try and change that.
Besides,
at some point.
like, I'm in, like, the southern part of Jersey, and
Southern Jersey.
Brick Fair, New
There's a
Jersey is
southern
in,
part?
like, the mid to northern part, so it's a good, like, 2 hours from me.
Went last year. If Brick Fair was 2 hours from me, I would go every
Well,
year.
it's still a
yeah,
drive.
Brick Fair is like an hour and a half or 2 hours from where I am.
If I was
so,
rich,
which is
I'd
why I've
go
gone the
every
last
year.
2 years.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I were rich. It's also, like,
See,
on Halloween weekend, and usually that's the weekend before, like, midterms. So, you know what they say,
think-
school comes first.
We need to have a Lego convention in the best state, Idaho.
Yeah. Like,
No, have you
Idaho
seen
gets
the flight
nothing.
rates for Idaho? They're ridiculous.
yeah. They want to keep people from getting out and like in. I guess. I don't understand
okay,
the logic.
fair enough. I think Idaho wants it so
Is
that
there some
people
kind of
don't
shortage
come in.
of airfields in Idaho that everything is?
There's a
It's
shortage
just
of
because
people.
there's so much less population in that
Well,
part of the
wait,
state.
then how come tickets from Wyoming are cheaper? I lived in Wyoming. There's less people in Wyoming. They have Rollins.
I don't know.
Rollins
then, yeah.
has like
it's cheaper to fly. Me and Orion looked at
15,000
this.
people
It's
in it.
cheaper for Orion to fly to Hawaii, or me to fly to Hawaii, than to go and visit Orion.
It sucks. Okay.
That makes me incredibly disappointed.
This makes me want to go to Hawaii instead of Brick Fair.
Go to Hawaii.
No.
But what if we did?
Brick
What if we
Fair-
just went to Hawaii?
What if,
Let's start
we
Brick
all
Fair
just went to
Hawaii.
Hawaii instead?
It's like all you scrubs at Brick Fair missing the real party.
We'll introduce. No, actually, we'll all just fly to like Madagascar or something, and like introduce Lego to like the cannibals or something.
What?
But we won't tell LJ. Though,
Yeah,
and
no.
We'll just tell him we're still meeting up.
We'll
at Brick
like
Fair.
the idea that was like we'll make the killer vlog. This is gonna get so many.
Yeah, Orion,
so
you can do
cruel.
that. I
I'll
like
join
having
you,
all of
Orion.
my limbs.
I'll be your cameraman.
Not for long.
Okay, this took a weird turn very quickly.
Well, you were the one who said we should keep talking about Brick Fair and then let Leo on
This
the
isn't
same
Brick
podcast.
Fair
This is
anymore.
madness.
It's
This
not.
isn't Brick Fair.
How long did
It
you think
certainly
we were
is
gonna keep talking
madness.
about the same subject?
Hey guys, Orion from Rapa Nui here. I've washed up on this golden beach and have made contact with some weird native.
No.
You know, it is going to be weird at Brick Fair, though. Like, there are some parts of the community that know us pretty well. Like, all of TTV knows us pretty well at this point. A lot of other YouTube channels know us. But I feel like the majority of, like, the BZP Bionic community has absolutely no idea who we are. So it's going to be weird when we're there. And from what I saw in 2016, I was there, we'll be, like, 30% of the people in the Bionicle section.
Yeah. BZ Power has a very strong presence at Brick Fair, especially Brick Fair.
They still owe me a
It really
golden
does.
skull mask. So
Really? Do they?
yeah,
Talk to Andrew.
yeah,
Black Six. He's really good.
I
at
mean,
that.
like, if they want to keep that one, I already got one. So if they could get me, like, I don't know, like a clear mask of fire, that'd be cool.
Go there and
like
ask,
Master
That
ask
is
them.
the cheapest
Ask
thing!
them like, hey guys, like I'll let it slide, but can you just like give me $4? There's a vending machine over there. You know, I want to get some rock stars or something.
Rockstar.
Yeah, the sodas.
Ah.
They're like $2 each. It's ridiculous.
Drink some
I don't think
real
I've never heard
drink.
of that.
They're great.
I don't think I have those.
No, you've never had a rock star? They're
Yeah,
great.
I've never
Great
heard of them
energy
before.
drinks. I mean, they're probably not good for you, but I think they taste good.
Are they energy drinks?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
like
they're energy drinks.
Oh, that makes sense, and I don't drink caffeine.
Like, not at all? Not even
So-
tea?
No, it's the caffeine has the opposite effect on me as on most people. It makes me really tired. So, If I drink it, I fall asleep.
Elky's
Wow.
very different.
Interesting. Yeah, no
Haha,
caffeine.
you fool!
Yeah.
I drugged your tea with caffeine.
Well, technically, that's not an incorrect statement.
Should we
Caffeine
just
is both a
drug
drug
LQ?
and it would knock me out.
It's time to shoot up
Oh,
that
boy.
caffeine. Plug that chi too.
Ah.
Okay, but anyways,
Don't do chi, kids.
But like, it's
It's an illegal
so
substance.
good.
No, Ford. No,
No.
it's not.
But
Or
you know
we
what
will
is
get you
good?
help.
Wait, let me pull up the
What?
itinerary.
But
I messed up the
What?
segue. It was gonna go so beautifully.
Ryan, the thing that we have to talk about is not
You
good.
see me roll
Oh.
on my Segway.
I don't know. Liquidation sounds kind of cool to me.
Oh,
sounds,
man.
Sounds high. It sounds
all
very.
right, so why don't we get
sounds
to
like
the
coconut
first piece of
water.
news for the day?
In the news.
So Toys R Us is liquidating their stores or whatever,
Yes.
and Lego is objecting to it. I don't really know what that means.
Well, they
Because they have
Okay.
such a strong
they're
partnership,
disagreeing with
right?
the fact that they're discounting everything so much, and Lego doesn't like the fact that they are discounting their products
Here-
so much, I think.
yeah, Lego wants them to send their sets back to Lego because Toys R Us still owes Lego a ton of
Yep.
money. Like a lot of money, and
Loads of
basically
money.
a lot of people are going to be hurt by Toys R Us closing. In fact, you're probably going to see losses again from Lego this next
Oh,
year
this is
because of this issue with
horrible.
Toys R Us.
That's how the market
I
works.
still haven't gone
Well,
to Toys R Us
how
since
much
then
are
'cause
the
I haven't been
discounts?
able
though?
to,
Are
but
they
I really
like
want to.
worth getting?
Only 10%.
Oh.
In fact, you can usually find more on
Why are
Amazon.
these guys so
They already mark it up
stingy?
10%, so that's basically retail price.
It's true.
Getting Lego is like more expensive than like buying illegal stuff online. It's ridiculous. It's just like
Amazon is a seriously good place to get deals on Lego.
Oh, wait, hold
You
on.
can
Not
get
for
like 30
Bionicle.
to 40%.
Yeah, no, you did not just
Bionicle
say
is dead.
Amazon.
What's
You're
this?
out of your
Say
mind.
$11 for a Fiku spider poly bag?
Leo, that was out like 17 years ago. Move on.
No, I won't
I mean,
move
this
along.
Is look, this is the Bionicle community, okay? We don't move on.
We don't move along.
It's
Yeah.
nuts. I was just about to say no. We move along, but then you ruined it.
Wow.
No,
Because
Look
we're
what you've
entrenched
done.
in our
For current
traditions.
I got the Fire Mech for $50, and that's like a $70 or $80 set normally.
Yeah, that's a really good deal.
Whew.
And I also got the Lightning Jet for $30. I got all the Ninjago mechs on
You
sale.
know, I got
Wow.
the Fortrex for $90 off Amazon.
got nothing.
And it came in a Walmart box. And what do you know? Walmart had it for $70. So this means someone bought it from Walmart and then sold it to me and made profit.
Wait,
You
Leo,
let
how
them-
did
Oh
you?
yeah, because for some reason that was back before you had a credit card and your dad wouldn't let you buy it
Yeah.
from Walmart. That was
It
weird.
was weird.
Good grief.
So you spent the $20, $30 more just to buy it off of Amazon instead.
But I got the Fortrex, which is a cool
But
set.
anyway, on the Toys R Us thing, so basically, they're not supposed to be discounting Lego because they're not supposed to be liquidating Lego. They're supposed to be sending it back, which is weird.
Do you think it's possible they have no money to ship it back?
Maybe.
It doesn't quite work that way.
I don't.
Is that not how the market works?
Not exactly, no, but now you just
This
got me
aspect of
confused,
microeconomics
honestly.
confuses me.
If only the Lego Ninjago
Yeah, I'm not
movie
sure.
had done well. Or was a good movie. Sorry.
We don't have time to get into this discussion.
Yes, we already vented, the three of us.
So, but that also crushes my hopes and dreams of really good sales on Lego because of this.
You know,
Yeah.
I wonder if there's still Bionicles somewhere at my local Toys R Us. I should.
Leo, what did I tell you? Move
No.
on!
This is like that hope, it just holds out.
I will never yield.
Look at one of those Value Village things, or one of those.
What are
A
those?
Value Village sounds like
Value
something you'd
Village?
send your
I don't
elderly
think
father
Value
to
Village
after you
exists
can't
where
take
I'm
care of
from.
him anymore. It's just a Value Village.
It's a discount retirement.
Yeah, it's a value village. Welcome to the value village. Ship your grandpa here, and we'll take care of him.
So is it like a retirement community but a trailer park?
Essentially, yeah, essentially.
That's so depressing.
A value.
Welcome to the
Wow.
BCC podcast.
Oh,
Like
man.
they don't have wheelchairs. They have like those fold out camp seats, and there are wheels on the bottom, and they totally suck. But that's all they have.
Wow, it got worse.
I noticed that the first time that we have Eljay on, we're all
there's
very,
no
very professional.
there's no
and
Lego
very
in the
careful.
value village. There's just like all the Chinese knockoffs instead, because it's the value
And
village.
then now when we have Eljay on, we're just like elderly people.
My goodness.
Hey,
These
it
are a
seems very
target
strange.
demographic because they are Bionicle fans.
Why? Why are you going? So Toys R Us, right? Toys R Us. That's what we were talking
Right.
about.
Yeah.
Yes.
To be honest, I've been so emotionally disconnected from this because there's been an abandoned Toys R Us sitting in my town for about 10 years.
The last time I walked into a Toys R Us to buy anything, I'm positive it was when I got the first Furno set that was released.
You know, the only time I was in a Toys
Can't
R Us,
remember me going back since.
the only time I was in a Toys R Us, yeah, they get that pronounced right. We were there to buy a gift for my sister, who's turning. I can't remember how old she was turning, but they were still like the Mystica Toa out or whatever.
Wow.
And
Snap.
but my parents, I picked it up, and I was like, come on, let me buy it. And they were telling me how bad it was, and I started crying at the Toys R Us because they wouldn't let me get it. It was the Toa, the Tahu Mystica.
Oh,
they
the
wouldn't let
best
me get
Tahu
it, and they were
version.
To be fair,
lecturing me
that's
on
not
how
a-
evil it was.
To be fair, that wasn't a very great set.
I
Kidding?
own that
It
set.
has
I
the
love
best
that
Tahu
set.
mask. I do not know what you are talking about.
I really
It
like
is best
that
that
set.
Tahu abandons all his previous designs to look like Ninja.
But that was
Even then, he
that was
doesn't
the
really
one and
look
only
like a
time
ninja.
I've ever been in a Toys R Us. I remember it vividly.
Alright, so LJ, to give you some of the spotlight before we talk over you even more,
Nice.
what are your thoughts on this?
I mean, it's kind of sad to me, of course, because I did, I wouldn't say frequent, but it was a part of my childhood, and it was fun, while it lasted. I'm not too torn up about it, because I haven't actually gone seriously to a Toys R Us in ages. I only went, like, a week ago, just to commemorate its closing down, and I got some little thingamabog that I haven't even built yet. I have a lot of stuff I need to build. It's piling up, and I don't like that. But anyway, so it's unfortunate, but they kind of messed themselves over, and I understand exactly where Lego is coming from. It'd make more sense for them to get their stuff back as kind of a to recoup some of their losses,
Leave
as
no man
opposed to just
behind.
letting Toys R Us do it.
Yeah.
The one thing I do wonder is if Toys R Us usually has a lot of older sets in stock that Lego doesn't sell anymore. I wonder if they want those back or if those will be liquidated.
Yeah, I took a picture while I was there of, I kid you not, Shima and Wave 1 Nexo Knights.
Whoa.
Huh.
Those
Next
are some
to each
good,
other.
good,
It was like-
good waves.
It's like I was in a museum looking at an artifact. Let me find a picture.
It belongs in a museum.
That's kind of how I feel. I wasn't at a Toys R Us at this particular time, but this was at my local Target, and it was so behind that it had the stars sets out well into 2012 and 2013.
That was actually very common for the
Yeah,
stars.
yeah.
Yeah.
they
But
wore
I
the
think
shelves
it
for a
also
long
had the
time.
Glatorian in it too.
I think that
Taurus
also
is
happened.
underrated.
Yeah, and the Glatorian too. The last couple of years of Bionicle didn't really seem to sell well.
Yeah, not as well as didn't perform.
I still
as well
really
as the
like
previous
Glatorian,
series.
though.
I agree, even though their joints.
Glatorian's
cracked.
better looking back at it than in the time. I was kind of
Stupid.
sick of the
2008
same thing happening,
joint
but
suck.
all right, that's going to do it for our Toys R Us discussion, though. So that's going to cap off this segment. When we come back on the next segment, we are going to discuss the LEGO Incredibles video game, which was sorta announced this past week, and talk about the upcoming LEGO Ideas Tron set, which I'm really
yes.
excited about.
Ah, yes.
So, stick around. Want to join in on the discussion? Join the BCC Crew Discord server. Link is in the description below.